Yo, 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 yo. Got inspired, so what did I do? I looked for my art folder, my photography folder, and it's time to review some more photos. I just want to start with a cute one. I think I think it is a good picture if you crop it. But it's also like the reason it's so zoomed out is just, yeah, I do not have a super tele, so it's just like, is it still a good picture? Yeah. Should it be like that, maybe? Yeah. They're really cute, and I really got them in focus, which I'm happy about. So, yeah, I really like this one. Is it the best thing ever? No. Is it a good one? Yeah. Let's see, what do we have next? Oh, this one. A lemur with its child. I think this is a very cute one. It was just like casually when we were at this place. Yeah. They had just had the children, and yeah. I think this picture really is cute. Like, the mother, I think it was, and the child together. The composition, yeah, pretty good. Because I accidentally cut off a little bit of the tail, but there were like 20 people at the same time. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah, the most important thing is not the tail, it's this. The little child with a piece of food in its mouth. And the mother. And they were actually in focus. Because that's also something that was not guaranteed this day. Especially since there were like, I think, maybe 20, 30 of them. Yeah, there were a lot of them. Of people too. So there was like, everybody was taking photos. Most people with their phones and stuff. So yeah, I think this is a very nice one. Really cute. And very pleasant. Let's see. More lemurs. Let's see. Was this also? No, this was just a nice picture of a lemur. I really enjoyed this one too. I think it's on a nice one of just. I think it wasn't the mother. I just really like the fuzziness. How cute it is. And it is keeping control of everything, because the last picture was maybe, let's say, 3 meters or something in front of me, 2 meters up. This was probably like 4 meters up, and I just looked over like everything. So it was probably just keeping a lookout for, well, everything, since there were a lot of kids. I think it was like 4 or 5 of them, maybe. So yeah. No, this one was also from the trip, and that's just the kid. There you go. I think, no wait, this is also a together picture if I remember correctly. Let's see. Good thing I can actually, yeah, you can see the little guy here. Over there. That's also why I like having a lot of megapixels, because then you can actually do like this. You zoom in and actually be able to see things. And that's another kid. Little guy. Little guy. Let's see. There we go. And just... Whoop. Hello. Let's see now. I think there's no more lemurs. Let's see, what else did I put in today's review? And this one. I think this is a... Wait, let's see. Everything in whole first. Yeah. Like this. Another just very nice picture. It's not something super special, but the vibe and the look of it. Just pleasing. Nothing special, but that's not a bad thing. Just a very nice picture and very nice flowers. So, every picture does not need to reinvent the wheel. Some pictures can just be because they are nice. I think this is one of those just. Most people can hang this on the wall and be like, this is a pretty picture. This is a good one. Let's see the next one. This was from, I think, when I was in Gothenburg, and here's another one that's just... I don't remember why I put it in, but I think it is pretty neat. It's nothing special again, but just like this or something, like just a regular city shot. You need to get better at those, but here you have like the beginning. I am not the best at city shots yet, but I would say 6 out of 10. Pretty okay. So, let's see. What was the next one? More flowers. Just pretty flowers. Another of those. You can hang it on the wall and nobody will be like, oh, artsy fartsy. I think I really nailed. If we really peep in here. Yeah, look at them. Very sharp. Should I put like a little bit of softness on here? Also because it's a bit sharp if you zoom in. I think this is also just one of those. Rather pleasant pictures. Just like... You could just hang this on the wall, like... Hang it over here. Nobody would mind. It's just one of those things. The next one... Another flower picture? Yeah. Also like... Very nice. Like... You can really... You could easily say, this is one of those, if you know what it is. Sadly, I never remember to check. I never know what I photograph. I just think, oh, this is nice. This is pretty. Like, it a little bit smaller, like here. Like here. Yeah. Very pleasant. Square format, boom. Very nice. I also don't have a lot of critique on this one, it just is. Little bit out of the frame maybe. Could have taken it a little bit up higher, but yeah, it's still very nice. Yeah. Most of these pictures are just me having fun. No wait, this one is not a zoomy one. This is an entire. I just thought it was pretty cool shooting through this arc and into like another arc, as in the door. I think it created a bit of a picture in a picture frame. Have other people done it? Probably. Thousands of people, but millions. probably, to be realistic, but I think it is a rather pretty picture. Let's see. What was this? Oh, right. The one who... Sometimes when I look at this, imagine just looking at it like this. Yeah, it looks good. And then, like, you realize... real nailed. Like... How little of a focus field. Some of the top of these and the inner flowers not in focus. And this was a small flower, I think around the size of my thumb. It is just... I think another nice, pretty picture. I think this one... I think it can be hard to look at sometimes because it's so much in the middle here. Like here, everything. Like everything is so concentrated. Boom. But then if you zoom out a bit, yeah, I think it's pretty soft. A very nice and pleasant picture. But then if you look closely, it's like intense. Even the background over here, I think it's good that this is out of focus so much. Like all these bokeh balls, I think helps it to keep it together. And I also want to say these pictures are raw quotation marks. These are the JPEG straight from the camera. I could probably put a bit of the softness filter on this too, because yeah, if you look closely, this is a bit intense. Even if it's a gentle picture, yeah, I think you understand. But I still enjoy this a lot. This is like extremely good photo, I think. And I think the background blur, you can do it in post, but it's hard. Like here we have one that is like the combination of the camera and the lens and me. Everything working in synergy to just get this picture. And what is it? The rule of thirds? No. You only need to know rules, because then you know how to break them. Sometimes the center and just the background around, yeah. Sometimes that is legal. Let's see. This one I think was also just a pleasant picture of a rose. Like, yeah. And not that special, but just a very nice picture overall. Not everyone needs to be like the last one and be like a bit artsy. Sometimes just a nice rose bush can be pretty nice. Can be really nice actually. Like this was just one of those. Oh, I feel inspired, because as with most of my pictures, it's either I'm feeling super inspired, or it's just like meh. Sometimes I take one and it's just you probably won't see them unless you want me to have like an entire stream where I just take photos that were quotation mark failed. That could be also a good lesson in like reviewing my own photos and stuff. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should have a folder of bad pictures. Like this can be a pretty bad picture since the highlights are blown. But I think it in this picture specifically can create a real nice contrast from this one to this one. Like one is razor sharp. Like razor sharp. Hot knife on butter sharp. And that one is the butter. Like most of these things you can do in post. but I don't do post. Like, this is pleasant picture. Like, do it like this. A little bit out. You have the blue over here. You have the sharp. You have the out of focus. And you have the pink ones, who's kind of soft thing. Is this one also? No, and these are also... No, wait. Didn't even notice, but that one is also rather sharp. A sneaky one. That's actually a very pretty flower. Oh, and the knob too. Didn't even notice the knob. Like this. Excuse me. This could just be a nice picture too. Is the knob looking at you? The flower? Yeah. Yeah. And here we have that one. That really helps with softening the picture up. Like, if everything is just pin sharp, it feels fake. Like, put this here. Yeah. This is pleasant, a nice one. I at least really enjoy it. Let's see, what do you have next? Oh, now we come to animals. Which is a duck. Just a pleasant one in the water. Think, since I don't have a telelens right now, most animal pics are like this. And then in post, even if I don't do post a lot, okay, zoom in. Like, here you have motion. You have it 1/3 up to the left, upper left, going towards her grass down here, creating a line. Yeah. You could do it. I really do enjoy just the calmness. Because here you create, the grass creates like 1/3 and the water 2/3. The bird in the center, but it's around 1/3 of the water. I just think it's a pleasant picture. And what happened after that? They wanted food. They just walked up and were like, got any grapes? And I was just like, no. Got any grapes? No. And then he asked, got any grapes? No. He will come back tomorrow. And here I have another, like, one of those pictures you just nail the focus. Like, I could zoom in more, but yeah, just the wet feathers here, the face, even the eye, nostrils. Yeah, let's see here. Boop, boop. Yeah. Like, just a good picture of a duck. And the little one there. Yeah, a few of them came by and we were just like, food? And we were like, no. But they were just like, they don't have food, my love. Get away from here. Yeah, I think this is also like, most of the time you don't see ducks fight. At least I don't. Maybe I am at the wrong place at the wrong time. I think this is also like one of those pics where it's just fun to... fun to be. Living in the moment with the camera. Which is not something you'd often say, because most of the time, if you're going with the camera, you have a goal. Take good pictures. And here is one. A bit zoomed in, but They were like 30 centimeters away from me, so I did what I could. Let's see here. Next one. It walking down to the water again. I think like a high contrast picture. No wait, this was the old one. Because if you look, let's see, over on the face, you can see it's a bit gray. You can see that this was an elder duck. This was not one of the younger ones. This one has seen some things. But not in a bad way, it's like the old nice grandpa. That's what this one looked like. The old nice grandpa. And here you can easily crop in a little bit, like it do a square or a little bit. Maybe like this, creating a little bit of action. What is it doing? Here, it's just pleasantly sitting in the grass. Let's see, the next one. Oh yeah, this grumpy man. Here. I need to zoom in a lot. This picture. Oh, I'm so proud of these. I need to choose one, I think, of them. Of like 20, and oh. You seeing this standing there, minding its own business, just knowing like, if we come too close, it will fly away. But no, it just was there, because it could see us, it know where we are. And we could shoot picture of it. Picture of the picture. And if you look close, even closer. Yeah. What? It's also various. See, there you are. The focus nailed it. Like here. If I take away myself. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's such a nice photo. Could it have been better? Yeah. Yeah. See? Can I really get close? Yeah. Even closer. I really want to show this because it saw us. But you can see, it wasn't that scared. If I had more pictures, I could show you like it just minding its own business, being there cleaning itself. Oh, this was gorgeous. So wonderful. I really like this one. Let's see. And now it's time to unzoom a bit. Well, don't mind me. Ooh. Oh yeah. This grumpy man. Oh, so nice. Really enjoy taking photos of it. Because since then, I have not been able to see it again. So it's just like, now that I have another camera that's equally as bad as taking photos in a long range. Yeah. Oh. It's just such a good picture, I think. At least if you zoom in a bit. Because here. No. Here. Ah, okay. Here. Okay. But then you zoom in. Yeah. Oh. This bird looks so good. On to the next one. And you know what? We're back to this. Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3. Wasn't there? Birds. I don't know if it's this or one of the others, but I had one where there were 4 different species of bird. But the focus was this one. I do not know the English name, I forgot to check it out, but I also took a few pictures of this because, yeah, not every day you see this. I could go and check on it every day, but then it's not as fun to photo. With other birds, equally as good here. Just vibing, stretching his neck. And I think next picture stream you'll see more of this guy. But when that is, I'm not really sure. But I just... the focus on this is also just like nice. You can see it had an eye on us. Yeah. Really need to check how to do the correct sizings. Like here. Nice birds. I really like photoing birds, so it's really whack that I don't have the correct lenses for it, but you know, well, you don't know yet, probably, maybe, and soon you'll know. Let's see, and here we have another one, just a little duck nibbling. This was also just one of those nice pictures. Zoom in like this. Take me away from here. Yeah, soft and nice. A pleasant picture again. I need to do a bad picture review too. And then I know a lot of pictures that will go there. Probably. Yeah. A little bit of a zoom in and like this. Soft and gentle. Vibey. Let's see. Here. Yeah. Here. Action. Birds. Shit. Overexposed? Yeah. You know it. It's my specialty. Overexposing animals. Birds in front light. Fåglar i motljus. Oh. These birds are just vibing. Like the reason I like this picture is just like they don't care. This is also like one of those. Crop it here, put it on your wall. Nobody would really mind. I think it's just boom. Blow it up a little bit, boom. Could put that on my wall. Not a special picture, but I still think it's nice. Not every picture needs to be like, not every picture needs to be a portfolio picture. Not every picture needs to be a good picture, because if every picture you take is good, you won't learn anything. If every picture you take is a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, keeper, but maybe I shouldn't really show it. Well, you won't learn anything. 7. Yeah, I can put this up. Yeah, well, nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there is absolutely nothing wrong with pictures like this. Like, just a pleasant picture of birds. Water, bit underexposed in a good way. Over here is a duck. Over here is a bird. Yeah. Not every picture needs to be perfect. Because if every picture is perfect, none are. Let's see, what is the next one? Yeah, I have quite a few pictures today. Here's also one of those. Is this a new picture? Like nobody has ever taken. No. This is a pleasant picture. Yeah, a frame in a frame. And I would say this isn't that overexposed. Is it overexposed? Yes. But does it create a nice contrast between the left side being quite dark and the contrast and the light side just going out? Yeah. I think this is also one of those pleasant pictures. Is it wholly creative? The best ever? No. Is it a nice picture though? Yeah. Really pleasant. Nice. Just a nice picture. 6 out of 10? Absolutely. I like it. I can show this to people and people will be like, that's a good picture. Why? Because it is objectively a good picture. I have action, I have framing in the picture. Yeah. But is it something nobody else have created? No. But I like it anyways. Let's see. Here's also one of those. Oh, I really like this picture. This little guy had fallen down and was just walking on the street, screaming for its mother. The mother flying above me. People walking around, trying to like not disturb this little guy. And I tried to take photos of it, keep a little bit of a distance. But yeah, he was still scared. But just look at this little guy. A week later, he would have been bigger. A week earlier, and he probably wouldn't be that alive. This little guy is like, I really enjoyed this picture. He was scared, and you can see it in how he stands here. Let's just zoom in. You can see the distress in him. And you can also like hear from above how, just from this picture, how probably the mother or father flying above, trying to protect its child from everybody walking by. Humans, dogs, everything. Did it survive? I sadly don't know. I haven't been down here for a while. But it's just, you can see the distress. Not in a bad way, or a good way. It's just this little guy. Too young to be able to fly. Too old to really be like, need all the help. So it's just like the perfect day to take a photo of it. Being like this. Just like this. Let's see. Zooming out a bit. But it's also like, I didn't want to get too close. As you can see here. But I also think this was quite a wide angle. I think it was my 35 I had at the moment. So that's also like, you get quite a lot of background. Would I have liked to have like my 50 or 85? Absolutely, but better a picture than no picture. I also need to learn that because I am really slow sometimes to take pictures. Let's see. We're back to 2 days ago. Like, I started taking pictures of like this bird. I was yeah, it's a bird. Hello, El. How's the day been? I'm just viewing some of their pictures. And I just came to, what was it? Yesterday, when I was out and about. Same. Not physically, but mentally. Just woke up. But yeah, this bird was just like, okay. this bird in particular is not that important, because what comes now, I think it's the next species, is like, a grown up, yeah, it was really chill and stuff. No wait, we have one other before. Now here it is. After that came the children. All of these were taken with my Sony A7R3 with a, I think it was Leica 90mm. And this came by, just a child. The children were screaming. You can hear, like, you could hear it, like, going from miles. So, like, this was a big pond of water, and you could hear, like, birds screaming. I thought, like, what kind of bird is it? And then the mother came by first, and afterwards come the children. Really being like, give me food. Give me food. So here it was, not that far away. This was probably 1.5 meter away. And this was by my feet. It just came up to me and be like, They got so close that I couldn't even take pictures of them. They were probably like, I was sitting down, like, waiting and just being ready to take a picture. And then the children came by and just slowly just came by. This was the last picture I could take before the camera lens said, too close. I need to be gentle, because it's not just the one child either. It was just like 3, I think. Just one on each side and one behind me, and I was just like, shit. And I have even, I hope better pictures on the way. I just need, they are, I think in 6 days they would be done, but sadly I won't be home, so maybe in like 2-3 weeks I will have another version of these pictures. But yeah, these birds are not like scared of me at all. And now back to flowers. Before leaving, we went by and saw a lot of bees and stuff. I don't know if are they actually tame. That would, because the mother seems to keep the distance and stuff. Yeah, maybe they actually are. But here's also one of those. Pleasant. I think I took 10 pictures around here, and I think I got 3 in focus, because these fuckers were moving around. You can see in the background. There were hundreds of them, but you have 2 seconds, maybe 1, and they flew away. And why is that a problem? Just take a picture. Oh, but all my lenses are manual. I need to spin it correctly, get it in focus, and have the picture taken. And like, what is it? 2 seconds max. So I have probably 20 pictures of these, and 3 are good, I think. Different flowers and stuff. Let's see, what's the other one? I think... yeah. But they were just bees. I also got this perfect picture of a butterfly. Like, if you just look at it like this, yeah. But then you zoom in, boom. Perfect butterfly shot. I'm so proud of this. The moment, because it was also flapping its wings, so I had like, let's say, 1 second between close and open. Just getting this shot. Is it a bit overexposed? Absolutely. But is it still a good picture? Yes. You can say whatever you want about my pictures, because I am not a perfect being. So if you think I'm shit at taking photos, that is okay. If you think they're good, please tell me, because I've been a good boy. It's also like one of those. One of the B pictures that was kinda okay. Bit of out of focus, but the entire picture, like this. This is a nice picture, I think. Just the background being a bit blurry, and then the flowers slowly coming into focus, and then in the middle, focus with a bee in it. I think this is actually a very good picture. Is it super original? No. But is it a good picture? Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I have a lot of pictures loaded for the day. Okay. Yeah, I think I took all the good bee pictures. And Bumblebee. Here's also one of those. Just nailed it. Ah, so nice. So pleasant. I really think these pictures, I think of bees can be wonderful. But also like, I could get closer than this. Because the objective, I don't have any close focus. I think my 50 is like 1.6 meters. And these little guys are like 2 centimeters on a good day. But my camera has a lot of megapixels, like 42, so that combined with a good lens means I can actually crop in. My Panasonic GH4, I can crop a little bit, but I can't do like a 2x crop, because then it can still be a good picture, but like doing this can also just be like start to get pixelated. But with my new camera, you can do this. You can create a new picture from the old one. And I also think, do you need one high megapixel camera? Absolutely not. A phone is the best way to start take pictures. If you enjoy taking pictures with a phone, you can go over to a cheap camera and a good lens. Most lenses nowadays are just nice. I think there are no bad lenses nowadays. And no bad cameras. Like, the worst you can get is just Canon middling camera. It's also one of those. Nice. Created this a little bit out of to the side, just because this was just like following the rules. 2/3. Keeping it in focus. If you can see here, it was a rather nice flower. But it's the composition of this, I think, is actually pretty good. What, the one in the background that's still in focus? Yeah, there were a lot of them. So I just think this is also one of those pleasant photos. Yeah, I think almost all of the rest one will be of flowers, because yesterday I got inspired of taking photos of flowers. Like here you have 1/3 these orange, nice, beautiful flowers. That's kind of in focus. I want to keep them as the center. Then in background you get these purple lavenderish flowers. Also beautiful, beautiful. In the background you can't really tell. But it's also like another layer. So it's like 3 layers of flowers. I just like it. What more do we have? This. An artsy-fartsy picture. Like, this, I think it was a tiger lily or something. It was just hanging on, like, from the flowers. Just... Yeah. I just want to take, like, this in the focus. Like, this was the picture, but to just not have it super only that, I create like a background of things. Like you can see the walk here, the way, and then a little bit of leaf, but they're not the focus. You can see a flower in the background. That's not the focus. That's not what I just want to. It's the flower. The center of the frame. Putting it in no action. It is not doing anything. It is just there. Fartsy talk. Let's see. This one. Yeah. This one was also like an inspiring picture. Like, I want to have like a lot of things that wasn't really in focus. Because you have blue over here, you have flowers, things. Like, there's a lot going on. But here's the center of it. This was what I really wanted. Like, this was the focus. And I just want to have a really busy picture with what I think was a pretty clear goal. Like, I put in the center because that way the eye kind of is drawn to it, but you still have a lot of different things going on. Flowers, leaves, everything. Is it the best picture? Nah. But I think it's an interesting one. Sometimes I just want to, like, get inspired. Boom. Like, boom. Yeah, I think I nailed it, kinda, with this. Just having, like, this in the center. Lots of leaf, flowers. Things are happening here. But the eye is still drawn to the middle. See what is next. Yeah. This. Here it's also like, could I have edited this to get it like 10% better? Absolutely. But do you need to? No. Like, here. I think this flower is just perfect. It's beautiful the way it is. I think so, at least. Like, here we have the flower. The perfect symmetry of the leaves, like the petals and stuff, and really inside still a bit like mysterious, but all the way around like a nice focus. It's beautiful. I really enjoy this picture. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it this much, but like, here. Just look at this. This is a picture I really enjoy. It's nice in focus, but it's not a busy picture. If you look closely in the flower, it is nice, it's sharp, but it's also relaxing. It's not like the last one where it was a lot of things, lots of different leaves and flowers and stuff around. No. This is just a nice chill picture. Just chilling around here. Yeah, I really enjoy this picture. This is a beautiful picture, I think. Let's see the next one. Here we have another one. Like, this is also just nice. A nice picture of a flower. a few flowers, but then this little bugger saves the picture from being just another flower picture. Like, there's something going on. I kind of put it in, like, the 3/5 of the picture, kinda. Just a little bit outside, so you can just have context, and then just right there. I don't think there's like any other bee or bumblebee or something in the picture. It's just one single, and it's exactly on that flower. I really like this too. It's not as good as the last picture, but this is more of action, quotation marks. A lot of things happen. A few things is happening here. It's not just a flower. It's flowers all around, but it's the summer. It's the spring season, kinda. The bees and bumblebees are bustling on the flowers and stuff, and it's in focus, which also wasn't guaranteed. Let's see. The next one. Another one of those just perfect. Here you really have like the center of things. Like, I put this front and center. Nothing other matters. So you can see in the background. Like, wait, let me show you. Here, this is the same as this. But I really want to cut out anything. Anything that isn't this. And then just really nail the texture of this ball on the front. Like, the small, like... I think that was really, really nice. Like, this picture in its entirety is just one thing. One thing is important, and it's the flower. Nothing in the picture matters, nothing. You could probably tell that there are others in the background, but really nah. It is meant as a centerpiece. Something that just is there. It's just is the center of attention, just being there in the middle. Center and front. Just showing itself and nothing else. Yeah, I really like that too. And it's sharp, pinpoint sharp. And I wouldn't want to change that, because that picture is sharp for a reason. I made it tack sharp because I want it that way. Here's another one that's just a funny texture, like here. Putting it going throughout the frame, being sharp. Just the background, you can kind of figure out it's a different color. But I would say it's not a distracting red brownish. It just makes the green and the white pop even more. God, I sound pretentious. And this is also just a nice picture. Like, the texture of it, the flow, it just looks stupid. It's just, I think, a nice picture. I really love the form of it. Like, spinny. Most of this picture probably would be like, yeah. Most of pictures of something like this probably would be a straight one. But I was just like, you know what? No. I want it bent. I think it was further up. There were more of this, but I just wanted one. Single it out gently. And just, yeah. Have it in the foreground. Just the flower and a bit of its leaves on the background. Bit of texture, a bit of color. Yeah. Let's see, we have then here. Also a lovely texture of these flowers. If you just look at the flowers, these were tiny and a bit funny. It looks like one of those space worm things. But that's also like the color, the texture of it is what I really caught my eye, made me want to take this picture. It's just, it's this and only this. Could I have done like this, a bit of cropping on the up? Yeah. I still think it's gorgeous. I really enjoy it. I think this is a nice picture. The background just melting away, being ready in the background. You can clearly see this is the center. This is what you want to watch. And then, yeah, just like this. Could have taken it a little bit further down, but I think there are more flowers like this, so then it wouldn't really be the same. But yeah. Let's see here. What was this? Oh yeah, this was another place where I really got the bees. Let's see, even more, and you can see the flower. Yeah, these were just going round and round, so they were really tricky to actually get a hold of. But I still think it's a pretty good picture. You can clearly see what it is. You can clearly see they were just doing the work. And sadly I can't add more pictures, because I know one I want to add, but my hard drive does not want to collaborate with me when I open that folder of 1,370 pictures. It's not that happy at me. Here you are also just... I think this was the best of the Bumblebee, because you can clearly see it. But this was also like a sheet. A bit of a sheet, because this one was not flying around. This one was just sleeping. This one was probably sleeping here on the flower, just being like, yeah, I will take a rest. Me. So I was just, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna photo you. I'm gonna take a photo of you. It's just a nice picture. A calm picture, because most of that, once you see them moving around and stuff, but here you can clearly see the wings are down. It's not moving around. So, and it's not dead, because they would have fallen off. It's just a very nice picture. Let's see. Here we go. Is it time? No, it's not time yet. Here also. This is the last picture I took yesterday. You can clearly see here. The focus of the picture I wanted first was this blueberry here. But I was just like, you know what? I think when I started focusing on stuff, I noticed the red one. Then I noticed, oh, you know what? I can create a bit of depth, because the red one was the closest I could beat the picture. Like, I couldn't get closer. So I was just like, you know what? I will focus on the red one. Put that in the center, creating so that people look at that. But then when they zoom in on it, they will flash by the blue here. So it's still like a highlight of the picture. Even if it's entirely out of like focus, it will still be like a main. Because otherwise there's green, 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 and green. Except one red berry and one blue berry. Let's see. And yeah. Now it's time to talk about my mystery camera that L already I accidentally almost spoiled. Yeah, it's just a Hasselblad. Why is it special to me except that it's Swedish? Well, when I have always heard about like Hasselblad. It's not Hasselblad, it's Hasselblad. Like this camera. The camera you want. So when I found one 3 weeks ago, I think it was, I was for a good price too. I was just like, you know what? Yes. So I will now show you almost every picture I took. This is my first roll. This was the second picture I took. Like, I really think this picture is wonderful. Like, here we have, like, we captured the perfect scene here. I feel like this was probably one of the best pictures on the roll. For the simple reason that the trees, the mystery, the force. I even got like this highlight. I think this flare looks so good in this picture. Actually complements the picture very well. This is one of those pleasant pictures. And the reason I think it's one of the best is here's a picture of a duck. Do you notice anything? Well, I realized that since it's a negative, most of the time I take, with this camera I take negatives, which means the camera captures the light as dark and dark as light, which means when I thought, oh, I will underexpose a bit, because that's what I should do. You can still notice a lot of detail in this picture. Could it be saved? Probably. But it would need to be pretty edited. But I still think this this is a good learning moment for me, because I took a step down a bit faster so that the shadows would get more detail. But what did that actually mean then? The darkness became light. And it became overexposed instead of underexposed. I think that is one of the most extreme ones. Like, here, this is pretty nice picture. This is savable. I think there was, yeah, you can see its head. Let's see, here. I tried to take a photo of a duck, but since this camera is not the fastest, it just became a pretty pleasant picture. Here you can see a bit less. I think this was around the same place too, so it's just a little bit less overexposed. Still a bit overexposed, but I think this is also like a good picture. It's not the best, especially if you look at it to the other picture I showed you, but that's why I want to show these. I don't see most of them as fails, I see them as learning experiences. Here is also like, the grass is a bit overexposed, but the duckies, the duckaroos, a bit overexposed, but you can clearly see them. And it's I have the same problem with this. Like, I found a 500mm lens that I would love to just have to take nature photos with, like a duck. But it's also like, oh yes, currently the lens I have on is I think 800 to 900 grams of glass and metal. That one I think was 3.5, and is 30 to 40 centimeters long. It's just like, oh, that would be so fun to just do fun things with, but it's also like, that shit heavy. That's a big lad. I still feel like this, I would say this is a good picture for my first roll. See? Here? Yeah, you can clearly see the sky blown up. Blown out to hell. Focus entirely wrong. Like, if I don't zoom in, like if I just put it here and like this, that's a nice picture. Wait, did I actually get... No. Shake and everything. But I still think this is a pretty decent photo. Fun photo. Like here we have that. I need to wait, I think 2.5 weeks to be able to see these pictures. I like them. Like here, you actually have them in focus, but I thought you will notice this in I think the first 3 rolls. The highlights are kinda blown because this was a sunny day and I needed to have like choose between 250 or 500 of a second, because my camera is 50 years old today, and like this year 50 years, and the lens is also like that old, or if not even old. Like, it's not the most modern thing. The camera, super good. The lens, they are better. Like, now and at least now, make it slower instead of faster, because then you'll expose the lows and not the highs. But yeah, I still think it's a pretty decent picture. And here we actually have like this is actually a good picture. Like, I actually got the bird. That was the goal. But as you will notice, it is pretty far away. But still, blown up to this, the bird still looks amazing. The texture of the water, oh, wonderful. You can see the stone and everything. Like, I like this picture. Minus the people walking in the background. But this is a public place, so I can't really go up and say, "Get away from Milan." But like this, it's a good picture for being like the 7th one I took. I think that might be one of the best ones too. Because if we have here it's not that clear what it actually is I was taking a photo of. It was... I remember that's why I still search for it. It was a berry. Oh yeah, that berry. But this was my first roll, so now I think I've taken my 5th roll and I'm gotten a lot better. I still think this is a pretty nice picture to see the separation of the foreground and the background and what the camera actually can do. I think it's nice. Here, turned on the wrong place. Let's see. see here. Like, what I wanted was these flowers. The color of them was very nice. And I still think this is a nostalgic kind of photo, I feel like. Like, this a bit grey, like blown out but still not overblown, I think. It's quite a vibe. The grass is not overexposed. So I feel like this is actually a pretty nice picture. I rather enjoy it. But it's not something special. And that is a-okay. It's another one. Send me... No. 90. So, here the grass in the background, a bit blown up, but it also is like that. But then, the texture of this is just beautiful. I think the blown outness of these pictures actually help it a little bit with being like everything here. It's just the background here, the grass. That is kind of how grass looks sometimes. That's also like the important. You can notice what the point of this picture was. And I think that's nice. I rather enjoy this. Here. Oh. Okay. This is better now than when I look at it. I have this printed out and everything, and this entire roll was Portra 400, 120, and this picture. This was the closest I also could get, so that's why the flower might not be pinpoint sharp. But I think the leaves here can really tell the texture. This is why I really want a medium format camera, because I think this file was 200 by 2000 by 2000 or something, not the highest, but I feel like I can easily blow this up big if I really want to. That's kind of why I want it. It's because a different kind of take photos, a different thinking. Even if you will see on two other rolls that sometimes I just want the picture. Like this. This is the picture, I feel. Gorgeous. The texture, the circle of the background, gentle circling, then in the center, the flower. A bit overexposed, but this can be saved easily. And the last one. This is also just a picture I'm so proud of. Here, it looks pretty good. Then you slowly go in and see, okay, it looks a bit like everything is out of focus. Then you zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, you can't really read there. Then you notice. I got this rabbit perfectly in focus. If you look from far away, the rabbit itself looks like, you missed focus. But then you zoom in and look at the eye, the ears, the texture of the fur. The legs, you can see that it's running. I accidentally scared it. But this picture is... Because most important thing, the face. I got the face. You can see here. You can see what it's feeling. You can see the entire body here. It's running. If you don't know how fast a rabbit can run, it can go really fast. And you can see here. Speed. The entire picture. Speed. But I froze the rabbit. I froze the important thing. Like here. Because if I zoom out again, let's go here, 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 here. You can kind of see, but if you just look at this, it looks like a bad picture, but then you really punch in, and you can see, oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, that's it for today. I don't know when the next stream will be, because I have some things planned for next week. And I don't know if I have time. I probably have time to stream one time, but I prepared some Atelier Slania videos for next week, so you'll have something from me at least. But until next time, bye bye.